It's second down. Dalton looking. Buying time to his left. And now look at this. Big.
Ain't no party like a thug life party, cause around the man. You never say ain't no party like a thug life party, cause around the man. We ain't no party like a thug life party, cause around the man.
What up, peoples? No, that doesn't work. We're trying this shit every week.
What up?
What up, my peoples?
Still trash. All right. Anyway, welcome to I Game Around. So niggas didn't like that name, but they can
Eat a fat dick.
Oh, I thought you were gonna G-rate that too.
Fat
Anyway,
dick this time.
anyway, like we said last week, this week what we're doing is college versus trade. Basically, what that means is should you go to college or should you take that trade route, which is, as he was saying last week, electrician, HVAC, mechanic, IT work, things like that. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to PG myself today. We'll see how it goes.
You ain't with that shit.
Yeah, I'm fuck up. Anyway, as you remember, episode whatever, this nigga wasn't here when I actually played Madden 18 for the first time. So today we are playing Madden 18. Mm-hmm. And matter of fact, let's not even waste y'all's time and go through some bullshit. Let's go ahead and get the game cracking. LT, sir. LT.
I know
sir.
the random button. Get on my face,
all right,
man.
you ready?
All right, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is gonna be an ass whooping today.
I'm Bengals. He's Cowboys. He's about to get his ass whooped.
Okay.
Anyway, so let's go ahead and jump into it. The number one thing that you gotta first figure out is what do you want to do with your life?
Yep. Just, you 18 years old, just got the high school diploma.
Yep.
You might have already applied to college. You already been looking that route. Or you got military all in your face saying, drop and give me 50.
Trying to give me a 50. Hurricane, holla at him. Oh, I mean, not hurricane. Sorry. No.
Or you got, ITT Tech. That's all I know. I don't know any
DeVry.
other choice. Oh, DeVry.
Oh, no, DeVry's a college,
No,
right?
DeVry's a college. All I know is ITT Tech. I don't know any other one.
Well, anything that...
What's that shit that little Romeo did?
Little Romeo?
ICDC College.
Wait,
I think that's a school, though.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Anyway, anything that ends in technical school, pretty much. Yeah. You pretty much just got to decide... I think if you go the trade route, that's more in line, and this is just my perspective, but if you go the trade route, that's more in line of you eventually want to go into business for yourself. I mean, you can spend 10 or 15 years, working for somebody else, but I see the trade route as more traditional. I want to eventually learn the business, learn the route and everything like that, and then go into business for myself. Whereas college is more, I want to have a career, I want to be with a corporation or a small business or something like that and expand on. So...
Yeah, I mean, I took the college route. College is a lot more textbook. Obviously, you learn a lot from somebody else that wrote something about what you're trying to study.
You learn from other niggas' experiences.
Exactly, and it's in a textbook, and you're only going to get as much as you willing to put in.
Can you think about reading a book about sex? Like, reading a book about a nigga getting his in on a chick. Yeah, I was doing this, I was doing that.
But they taught that shit in high school, though. You didn't take sexual education? I know they gave it to me.
Mendez. That's what they used to call it for us. I don't know.
I think it might have been the same. I don't remember. But, yeah, I mean, you learned it through a book. Like, obviously, sex, if you're going to do it, wear a condom.
And did that help? Did that book help?
No,
it didn't. Because when you first get into pussy, you like, oh, wow, this is completely different than I thought it was going to be.
You ain't thinking about Mendez when you're in some pussy.
Just like college. College is completely, like, for me, I didn't go to college, but I just think that when you're reading something and then you actually do it, it's a completely different
oh, yeah, no doubt.
thing.
No doubt.
So,
yeah, like I said, you ain't thinking about Mendez when you deep in some pussy. You think about,
man, we gotta stop talking about
bust.
sex. Every
don't
fucking
bust.
episode, we talking about sex on the goddamn
Hey,
time.
it just happens to go along with the topic, man. That's all I'm saying.
Work etiquette.
Yep.
All right, moving on. So, what are the benefits of college?
I think you get looked at a lot easier when you apply for jobs, just because you put you push yourself the extra mile to go and get a degree. Went through the 4 years, and also depending on what you study, I think you need college at some point. Like, yeah, you want to be a lawyer, yeah, you want to be a doctor. I think those things, yeah, you no doubt need a degree because you're gonna need to learn that.
Yep,
exactly. I think for other career paths, you may not need to go that route. You can just jump straight in the field, learn from experience, learn from other professionals, and then, like you said, branch off or get promoted, work within the company, or you can get. But I think there is a ceiling at some point if you don't have a degree.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna want to see that you went and got that extra education.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, it's more so if you want to go the career path. But I don't think a bachelor's. I think a bachelor's is a ceiling also. Because if you just have a bachelor's and you didn't go further, I think that could be just as much as a ceiling as only having certifications with the trade.
Exactly. I think you need to have a. Well, I think the world is
Really?
changing now.
Really?
Let it come on the gate.
Nigga, y'all forgot we were playing?
But I think really you need to. I mean, bachelor is good, but I think the world is changing a little bit more to where, yeah, you're gonna need a master's. I don't know from the certification side of things how far you can go or what you can do to, to get to that next level. But yeah, the world is changing. More people are hungry. More people understand that. Hey, if I want to be a candidate, I'm gonna need to do a little bit more to separate myself from the next person.
Right. Exactly. And education kind of sort of does that, but personality does it even more, nigga. Anyway, so moving on, the benefits of actually a trade. The main benefit is being able to go into business for yourself. Once you're certified to do certain things, you can post an ad on Craigslist. Like a mechanic, once you're ASE certified, man, just throw me this pick and we can call this a day.
Move, nigga.
Oh, good job.
Now talk about ASE certified shit.
Yeah, once you're ASE certified, you can post on Craigslist and, post your certificate or whatever and actually get business that way. So you can drum up side business. You can go into business for yourself. You can also do multiple contracts. Like I know, I'm not real. I'm an IT guy, but I'm not really onto the whole network server side of things. But I know if you're a CCNA, you can actually work from home. And a friend of mine's dad, he was making $80,000 a year from 3 different jobs working from home. And all he had to do was have 3 different computers set up. And whenever they have an issue, you just remote in, and he just hung out in his boxes all damn day, just making cake. So when you're actually certified to do certain things, sky is the limit.
I know that nigga was bored though sometimes.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he was bored. I mean,
3 different jobs all at once.
Yeah, I mean,
he ain't get a lunch break.
He was working that straight 8 hours, and then sometimes he was on call. So it's a lot of work, but I feel like the trade route, once you get certified, you can re-up your certification. It shows your customers or the company that you work for that you have the current education necessary to complete the job. So I think sometimes, like in my instance, I would rather hire somebody who has a certification now versus somebody who got a degree in 2008. Mm-hmm. Just specifically because I know they know what's going on right now.
Niggas is up to date.
Yeah, some niggas be still. Oh, I used to work on Windows XP. Windows XP came out in 2001. Like, what the fuck am I doing with you and you working with XP, nigga? We on Windows 10. So, I mean, it's just things like that, it's like little niche things like that. But like I said, you have to figure out what you want to do. You got to figure out, I need to go into business for myself. I want to be a barber. I want to do something like that. You just got to figure out what you like to do. Number one way to figure out what you like to do is figure out what you like to do for free. Whatever you like to do for free. Oh, I like to talk. All right. Well, you might want to try to
get a podcast.
that was too easy.
Oh, okay.
All right, 4th down. Can I get the ball back? Sorry. Yeah, this thing is trash. Like, this is garbage ass. Anyway.
I started off hot, but I went cold.
Yeah. Anyway, so pretty much that's definitely the main benefits of a trade. As long as you figure out, and it goes the same with college. Figure out what you would do for free. That's all you got to do. Figure out, I would work on this even if I wasn't getting paid, and that is probably your calling. That's probably the route you need to take with your life. It's hard. I mean, there's a lot of other factors that play into it, but that's pretty much the general consensus.
What if I want to sell drugs?
Hove did that, so hopefully you won't have to go through that.
Oh, that's it? That's the only advice you can give me?
If you sell drugs.
That's it?
Honestly, it depends. Because I'm not against selling drugs for a greater purpose. Like, if you're selling drugs, you need to sell drugs with a plan. Like,
no, the plan is to get money. There ain't no other plan behind it.
There's an exit plan.
I'm going to save the world by selling this crack, right?
No, you're not. You need to have an exit plan. Like, most smart...
like get out. Okay.
Yeah, dumbass nigga. Anyway, most smart drug dealers, they go into real estate afterwards. Like, they invest their money into property because property will always take hits, but you will never... be broke if you own property.
So a drug dealer, that's real estate.
Don't worry about it. But anyway, like I said, there's many ways. However you get your money, there's many ways to have your money make more money for you without you having to do that much legwork. You can go into Bitcoin mining, which I'm not going to go into it because it's a whole goddamn process, but just look it up. It's called Bitcoin mining, where you mine for Bitcoins and you can sell them on the internet and you make money off that. You can go into Forex trading, which is trading currencies. You can go into actual trading penny stocks. Like, there's a lot that you could do to make money off your own money if you're lazy. Like, I just want to,
ooh, that gotta be a safety.
All right, anyway. I mean, there's a lot that you can do to make money just off the money you already have. So just look up into it. But
yeah.
You got something else?
No. I was gonna say, I mean, speaking about money and it transitions to our next topic, talking about the hardships of you taking a college route, because money is a big issue. It's a factor. I mean, shit. Like I know other people, a lot of people that get into debt because they take out loans, and that's the only way you can afford school. Which is, it's fine. It's an investment in yourself. That's all that you look at it as. But eventually, the little Sally Mae motherfucker's gonna look for your ass. Somebody, yeah, investment up, nigga. Let's go. And so when that time, going throughout that periodic time throughout your college career, yeah, you're obviously incurring debt. But when you're in that debt, though, I mean, you don't think of it. You think of it as like, hey, I'm gonna graduate, boom, I'm coming out the gate with a strong job, making 40, 50K. Sometimes it's not always the case. Sometimes it's very hard as a college graduate to get a job. So I think those being hardships in college, those are things you're gonna probably incur, and you just have to find a way to manage it.
And how would you manage it, sir? Do y'all I don't know shit about.
You don't manage it until you freaking get out of school.
Like, do you pay like monthly, yearly? Like, how's that work? I don't know shit about.
You get a 6 months grace period. After the grace period is over, then they're gonna start hitting you over the head. But there's different ways you can consolidate it. One of the more I'd say available options is to just take out a personal loan and then pay off your student loan and just pay the bank back, because then you don't have to worry. You're just paying one person.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? You'll just have the bank cover your loans, and hopefully you're not in the extreme amount of debt, but you can probably get it covered as long as your credit score. And if you don't have credit, please, I think it's a great step or time to get credit as a college graduate, because you're not really buying shit that you don't need. You're not spending money on a car or house or nothing. You're gonna have little petty purchases, and you can pay those off in no time. So yeah, I think that is a great. That's how I started, accumulating, credit, and I think it's a great way to do it being in school. But yeah, after you graduate, you get a grace period. Then after that, you start charging. You can get it consolidated if you want. You can get it, more extended time before you have to pay it. Say you don't have the job that you want yet, but there's a way that they try to help you. But at the end of the day, they're going to want their money back.
And then that was only one fucking problem with college.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest problem I'd say in college. That's only one, but it's probably the biggest one that you'll face.
All right, what about transitioning? Like if you go, because you did that where basically, like I said, we live in Tampa and he went to UF, which is in Gainesville. So that's like, it's not that far, but it's still like a 2-hour drive. Nigga really had to do it. Anyway, so how was that transition, like moving and actually being away from the fam and all that?
That was actually cool because I know I didn't want to go to school here. I mean, obviously we have a USF here, HCC. I didn't want to go to either one of those. As soon as I graduated, I said, I want my time to really branch off, do my thing. And it was fine. And it was a good distance away. It was just 2 hours, easy to commute when I wanted to come home. And so I didn't think it was a problem at all. So I thought it was really great.
And the roommate situation?
It was fun, actually. I ended up having some good friends out of the deal. I met...
really good friends?
Yeah. Anyways, I ended up meeting, a good friend of mine that now we're still in contact, still cool with. And then ended up with some of my fraternity brothers, ended up housing with them too. So it was a win-win situation just to be able to have certain roommates. I know not everybody roommate situation is saying you get slobs, you get people who dirty, not people who got stank attitudes, whatever it may be. I think it's different with females and males, but that's a whole nother topic. But I think
some females are dirty.
Yeah.
I've been in a couple dorm rooms, and I was like, you live like this? Like, that shit wild.
Yeah, but it's totally different. But, I mean, I enjoyed my roommate experience.
We really aren't going to have any female listeners on this show. I can already tell.
Probably not. But, yeah, especially after the other week. Other than that, the roommate situation is fine. I never lived on campus, never lived in a dorm, never experienced that, nor do I want to. I mean, I don't want to share a bathroom with, 15 other people. I don't want to have to worry about my time and, like, the kid. None of that shit.
And niggas staring at you in the shower like,
exactly.
Yeah. Hey, you missed that spot on the crack of your ass.
No, nigga, you was just watching too hard, motherfucker. So yeah,
soap drop, nigga.
Exactly. So
you see me all clean, glistening and shit.
So hell yeah, I'm staying away from that shit. I didn't have to worry about that.
Oh man! All right. Well, some of the hardships of the trade is only having contract positions that only last 3 to 6 months. There's some positions that they tell you going into it that we only need you for this amount of time because it's seasonal work. We get busier and busier around this time of the year, so we only need you for that. And you were going to RB, or you going to Y?
I was going to RB.
Oh, okay. You're doing a check now. Yeah, we had that. So like, I mean, there's a lot of contract positions, but if you don't mind, switching up and changing and switching up every couple months, then it might not be a hardship. Next one is you always have to stay up on your certifications. Like certifications, the test changes every 2 to 4 years, so you always have to stay up, and make sure that you always renew your certification, just so you can show whatever company you work for, or whatever company you're trying to work for, that I'm current with everything like that. And it's also for customers. You can show them that I just got certified once again.
Bro, you didn't even see that play. That whatever the fuck, 71 fat ass, his ass got blue pass. Like I knew that play was going down the dirt. Like knew it was. Fuck.
Damn, this nigga is trash. Good gracious, 4th and 35. I had to start on mine too. That's why I didn't get it. Another hardship, which I think is one of the major ones, is that you might not get that many interviews because some people only look for what's on that piece of paper. They don't, obviously they're not going to get to know your personality. Wow,
that was perfect. You set yourself up for failure.
Yeah, that was trash. But you'll get your resume looked over because all you have is a certification, and they normally, or some jobs normally, want somebody with a degree just to prove that they can sit in a class for 4 years and get a piece of paper. But I digress. Sometimes your resume will get overlooked, so you might have to apply for 10 jobs and you only get 2 interviews. But when you get those interviews, as long as your personality is on point, oh my goodness, good blocking. We ain't going nowhere, but good blocking. Wow, I should.
Oh snap! Okay, that's cool.
I should have definitely did something better with that. But yeah, moving on. So, man, why don't I gotta go first? All right, so
man, I can go first.
No, that's fine. So, all right, let's give you a little insight about my life and my contracting life. Like I said, I came from an IT background. At around 21, I was a trash ass nigga. I was sleeping at my mom's house. Didn't want to do shit with my life. I ain't had no job. I was trying to borrow $20 from her every week so I could go to McDonald's on Friday. Yeah, nigga. You ain't gonna. Oh, okay. He missed. Damn, that nigga fast.
There we go.
There it goes.
That's what I wanted to see. And
there it goes. Wow. I kind of knew I was gonna fumble. Bitch, I can pick this shit up myself. Okay. I don't need your happy ass to pick it up.
Okay, I'm sorry. He upset.
Fucker.
Right.
God damn, dog. You a bitch ass nigga. Man. I should have ran out. I'm not even gonna blame that on you. I should have ran out.
Yep, you can go ahead and take that shot though. That ain't gonna run out.
You can go ahead and suck a dick. I'll take it after this play. Anyway, so pretty much I wasn't really doing nothing, and then when I finally got into the IT work,
that was your fault. I'll take that though. Celebrate good times. Anyway,
I'm gonna break either this camera. I'm gonna break this fucking mic. I'm gonna break. So I can tell on this podcast. I'm gonna throw this fucking controller somewhere. I would throw it, like, I remember one time, this is way back in the day, like 2000.
Off topic.
Yeah, very. 2005, 2004. Like, remember, I think we were playing like Madden 05 or some shit, and I had lost. I got pissed, so I threw the controller on the ground, slammed the door. I was mad. I was bad hot.
That's what you used to play for the Madden Crown.
Oh, yeah, the Madden Crown. We need to get that back, man. Ooh. Challenge anybody out there for the fucking Madden Crown. Nigga, y'all niggas ain't gonna take nothing.
Nah, but go ahead. I want to hear more about your stories of being a broke nigga.
You want me to take the shot? You want me to do the damn, nigga?
Do it all. Do it all.
Oh, yeah, that shit's good. But we ain't plugging no liquor. That's why you never see a bottle on the actual table. We ain't giving free plugs. We ain't giving free smoke. Y'all niggas need to pay us. So when you start seeing bottles on the table, I might mean a thing or two.
Boom. Oh.
I'm so fucking stupid. I thought I was a quarterback. I had a flashback and I was trying to slide. Yeah, all right. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah, being a broke nigga, not having that much money. I had a 95 BMW. You know, it should kind of look like trash. But basically, since I wasn't in school, I didn't know where to meet women at. Like, I wasn't that type of nigga to go hang out at a mall and, hey, girl, what you doing when you get off? Or, hey, what you shopping for? Can I get you some pretzels from Auntie Annie's? Like, what you trying to do? I wasn't like that. So I turned to online dating. So I would try to meet girls. Oh, touchdown, let's go.
Drop, let's go.
You really did.
Oh, touchdown, let's go.
You real deal drop.
Oh, touchdown, let's go.
That's only my second pass. But yeah. So I would do online dating. So I meet chicks and, kind of, would I lie? No, I wouldn't lie. I think I would tell them the truth that I was out.
Yeah, I'm only, I'm just 210 when you're really 235. Yeah,
some shit like that. But basically, and this is probably why we'll lose most women if we haven't already. So the ones that are still trying to hold on and trying to get that information, we appreciate y'all. Nigga, fuck you. I'll try you.
Oh, you tried the wrong one. Oh, that's touchdown. Block. Oh, all right, cool. Touchdown. Continue with your women problem, nigga.
I'm continuing with your wrong. Anyway, so
Yep.
basically, you know, I would tend to talk to a girl that was in a better situation than me, like whether she had a nicer car. Or she
Marrying
lived by
up is the
herself.
new wave. I'm not kidding.
That's not new. It's been like that for a while. Women in the 60s, they would always marry up. They would marry niggas with jobs because they didn't have any.
No, marrying up for men is the new wave. Like men going for women who's making more money than
They
them.
should. I don't
That's
know why
the
niggas be
wave.
feeling insecure because they girl make more. Nigga,
I don't give a
wish.
shit.
I wish my girl
As long as I
make
got
more.
mine,
Yeah.
I'm glad she got hers. I'm glad she got more than
Exactly.
me. Shit. That mean her ass bringing more to the table.
That's what I'm saying. So
Exactly.
So
Shit.
basically, I would do stuff like that. Like I would talk to chicks that was in a better position than me, and I would hang out, and I would kind of leech off of them and shit like that. But then eventually, I got my life together. I got into the entry level position with an IT company and kind of moved my way up from there. But dating was hard. Like it's hard when they ask you what you do and you saying, "Oh, I work at like a technical call center," or I'm just a technical rap. Like when you say you got like a menial job and you trying to date like a girl with a girl with class that, you know, is about her business, it makes dating very, very, very hard. But if you trying to just
shit.
date any old girl off the street, can
glad I was
any
there,
of you
though.
niggas ever fucking catch? Why am I 0 for 4 and the ball has been hitting y'all in the hands? Answer that question for me. But yeah, anyway, so to skip all that, dating was very, very hard. When you have a trade and you're not actually like up in status with that trade, you're still entry level to bottom, like it makes dating a lot harder. And plus, most of the people you probably work with aren't going to be, you know, 21, 22-year-old women. It's going to be like grown-ass women because, wow, did not see that coming. Wow, we took a major L today.
Are you done?
We took a major L today. Wow.
I mean, like, because you're doing a lot of talking,
I'm
not
done
a
with
lot
this
of playing.
game. I'm done with this game.
You could just talk the whole rest of the podcast. You're not doing a lot of
Just set
playing.
it off.
Yeah.
Okay, like you
just
saw
go.
that. That's why you kind of hesitated because you're like, oh shit, I actually picked it. Yeah.
Yeah, I did, but still,
Yeah.
you doing
Wow.
a lot of talking, not a lot of
Greatest
playing.
comeback in
Oh, shit, I missed
podcast
this.
history. Greatest
okay.
comeback in podcast history is
Anyways,
about to
though,
happen.
but I mean,
Yeah, so moving on. Speaking of being entry level, you do get treated like shit. Like there'll be people there that's been in that trade for years, and you just a new nigga trying to take their position. So they will treat you like shit, like just straight garbage.
Dude.
And some people won't even help you. And you know, oh, how do I do this? Don't worry about it. That's my job. I'm gonna do it. You know, so
yeah, fuck you then too.
yeah, exactly. You gotta look out for trash ass niggas like that. So, I mean, that's just the. Oh,
Oh
shit.
wow, this guy's
I'm
out
really,
of it. This guy's out of it.
I'm really too into the podcast. I
Oh
need to
no,
Oh,
he's
no.
having nightmares of him being entry level.
I remember that shit like it was yesterday, man. Yo, these niggas treated me like trash.
Some nigga looked at you and said, "Hey, clean it up, little nigga." When you
Yeah.
when you drop something,
Yeah.
or he probably knocked the shit out your hand. And was like, clean it up, bitch.
Nigga knocked the computer out my head and shit.
Say, hey, fix that, bitch.
Yeah. All right. But anyway, all right. So go ahead and tell some stories about the college life, the women, the women.
The dating shit, that shit's tough, man. I mean, there's people that literally will take their girl out of high school. They'll try to, you know, establish their relationship throughout college and make it work. And shout out to those who do, you know, last throughout college. I think it's very tough. I think it's rare. You're surrounded by a lot of pussy. And I mean a lot.
I see
of
it, pussy. You
I
lot
see it.
pussy.
You're down new pussy, all new pussy. You got hoes that don't go to your high school, don't go to your elementary, middle, from different cities. Shit's so different. And I did have a girlfriend when I left from high school. We were in college, you know, and we tried to date, didn't work out. Then I was single for a good period of time.
Wait. Pause the story. This nigga, stop talking to his blood. We are not just play cousins. We are blood. Blood in, blood out cousins. This nigga stopped talking to me for, what was that, like 6 months?
That was another story that was disrespectful, and I think anybody would probably say the same thing.
All right, well, tell the story then.
All right, he called my girlfriend a bitch. I'm gonna keep
Why?
it dry and simple.
Why?
I don't know why.
I wanted to stay over his house, but his roommate had random niggas coming over. We later found out his roommate was gay, so I wasn't in the wrong. He had random niggas coming to his house, and I didn't want to sleep on the couch, so I was like, yo, let me sleep in your room. And I was like, your girl, she can go home, but his girl didn't want to go home, so I was like, all right, man, fuck it then. I'll just drive home in the middle of the goddamn night. So when I was about to leave, and I knew I had to leave because I didn't want to sleep on the couch, I called her a bitch. What?
Yep, we lost all the female viewers. All down the drain. Bye. But no, I mean, yes, it was disrespectful. Yes, I don't care anymore because that's super old. But yeah, that's why I didn't talk to you. But we got past it. Doesn't matter. Anyways,
Did we?
I don't care.
I'm still
We're cool.
mad.
Why are you mad? Anywho, to what we were talking about here. Yeah, dating scene is very tough. I mean, well, not tough. I mean, it's tough for the people who in a relationship that's not trying to be an ain't shit person. For the single person, live that shit up. I will always say to this day to, fuck hoes. And if you're an undergrad, fuck hoes, man. Enjoy it. Because you have the whole life to find somebody, and you will find that somebody. I'm for real shit.
You got your whole life to find somebody.
For real, man. So
you only got 4 to 6 years, maybe 8 in college.
8, you doing that shit wrong. You live in another person's undergrad life. You shouldn't be there 8 years. But I'm saying, man, like, don't fuck these hoes, man. Just get it in.
And I'm the one that's getting rid of our female viewers. All right, I got you.
Nah, man, because you be a nice guy about it. Don't
say some fuck shit. Yeah, man.
Be a nice guy about it. I mean, just be nice and cordial, but don't be trying to wife them up, man. Because there's so much potential out there when you in school, big school, small school. It doesn't really matter. There's too many hoes out there.
Old school, new school. We didn't have them all.
Exactly. So I mean, take the opportunity to really enjoy what college will bring you. And if you and say it's your last semester and you want to, obviously you graduate and you about to get out of that lifestyle, then yeah, maybe find somebody that you think is worthy of settling down with. Build the relationship. Don't just choose anybody. And then, go from there, and you graduate, and say you're graduating around the same time, and then you get out of that college atmosphere, you get away from that temptation. Now you're focusing on, hey, I need to get a job. I graduated. I need to start paying back these student loans, or I want to go to grad school. I want to get my master's, XYZ, But I think being out of that atmosphere from being around certain women, being at social events, clubs, parties, different organizations you're a part of, that'll allow you to focus on building a relationship with someone exclusively, individually, no distractions, and then focusing on yourself as well.
Okay, that's cool, Professor. So fraternities, I won't say everybody. Pretty much people might. Are you serious? Like,
wow, all you had to do was put 2 feet in. That would have been
all you had to do was put 2 hands up, and you could snatch that. But
that's okay though. That's okay. All you had to do is put 2 feet in.
But all right, obviously you are in a fraternity, so give me a little background on Stomp the Yard. Like step shows. Like, I want to hear about step shows.
You were at one of my step shows.
Were they at one of your step shows, nigga?
Oh, I'm saying you.
Okay, were they at one of your step shows?
My bad. Yeah. So
what does it take? Like, how hard is it to actually practice steps? Like, how
it does. It takes time. I mean, just from me being at my probate, that took time. That took to the come out show part. That definitely took time. It takes say the show is. It'd probably say about 3 months or so to really perfect it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean that's from practicing on say you start doing maybe 3 times a week to 4 times a week to start doing 5 days a week or every week. You're practicing every day of the week, so it does take time. It's really important if you want to execute and obviously win the show.
Right? Did you win?
Yeah, we when I was in school we won.
What are you?
What am I? You mean fraternity wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, Phi Beta Sigma.
You're supposed to say it with
Blue Phi. Go mob.
There you go. You're supposed to say it with a little more flair.
I know.
All right.
Nah, but
you're not supposed to say it with flair?
I mean, yeah, I can, but I'm trying to focus. I'm just
okay.
saying it out there. Yeah, Blue Phi, all that good stuff.
Moving on.
Yeah. But when I was in school, we won. Let me say, I think 2 contests. I want to say.
Okay, that's not bad.
No, I performed a lot, so it is bad. No,
shit.
I didn't. I performed I was in a fraternity. I mean, I'm still in a fraternity, but I was in undergrad. I was there for 2 years only because I transferred, obviously, and then I got into the frat and everything. So for the 2 years, I mean, we won 2 competitions. One of them was really good because it was the Big Step show. I think that you came to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Florida Invitational one, that was huge. So I mean, winning in front of people from out of state, that's always awesome. It gives us our chapter a lot of credibility, and obviously the fraternity as a whole. Just saying we won something like that, so
that's fantastic. Shout out to your bros. So moving on.
You don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
There's a degree. Why the fuck do I keep thinking?
I thought it was me this time.
Oh,
that was the weird part.
And I thought I was the one that kicked it off.
Move. I'm about to say, don't even get on answer.
Yeah, that looked a little nice.
Continue.
All right, does a degree, even a master's, does that guarantee you big money? Like, are you going to get at least $50K within 3 years?
I think that all depends on the industry itself, though, because the industry that I'm in, it doesn't pay as much compared to entry level stuff compared to other entry level industries. So,
what industry are you in?
I'm in the sports industry.
Okay.
And I feel it might be underpaid, but I mean, I'm just one person, so I don't know. But there's other people, that get degrees in other fields. But I mean, if you're a lawyer, if you're a doctor, if you're like engineer, you're expecting to get paid, 50 out the gate.
Oh yeah, that's
you're
true.
not, and that's just with the standard degree. When you get a master's, of course, you're supposed to get paid more. You're gonna get more, and even for me, on my behalf, like say I get a master's, there's certain positions that they're gonna want to see that degree anyways.
Right.
If you want to go for that position, like there's athletic directors in college that I'm pretty sure have a master's, like no doubt they're not gonna get the job regardless of it. So, and yes, that's gonna come with a significant increase in money. Okay. You're gonna start making 6-figure money. But I feel,
6-figure.
when you get a master's, you're gonna look for positions that require a master's because they're not gonna let any old Joe Blow out here get money. So I think it is important for people to, if they're going to pursue that degree, make sure you just have a plan of what position you're going to go for after you obtain it if you're going to go to graduate school. But some professions you're going to need it regardless. So like doctor, you're going to need to go to graduate school. Lawyer, you're going to need to go to graduate school.
Yeah, it's mandatory.
Exactly, it's mandatory because there's extra education needed. So yeah, it all depends on the career path that you take. Some are going to pay more, some are going to pay less. It's all about knowing. At the end of the day, it's all about what makes you happy, and if the money is right with you and you're able to live your life, you're able to buy whatever you want to buy, take care of your family, take care of yourself, then hey, there's no I'm not gonna argue with you. You're happy, then shit, I'm happy for you.
You happy, I'm happy for you. You heard it here first. All right, so moving on. Will I make more money working as a contractor or investing in my own business? I feel like if you don't have a solid business plan, if you don't have that entrepreneurial spirit, if you're just like, I just want to make money without my own boss, I don't want to have to work hard. I feel like anybody that has their own business, a startup, you're going to at least have to work 80 hours a week. Easy. And that's 80 hours of your time for free. That's, setting up a solid business plan, setting up a network. That's setting up everything for your business. You're going to have to work more than what you normally would if you were already working for an established company. So will you eventually make more? Yes, 100%. You will always make more money starting your own shit than if you would working for somebody else, because that's what you're doing with them. You're working on their dream. So when you find people that are working on your dream, of course you'll end up making more money. But we need to take a moment of silence real quick because I'm about to get sacked. I was about to
that's why we take it.
No, because I was about to throw a touchdown pass.
And your moment of silence.
I was about to throw a touchdown pass and I didn't see that guy and he sacked me. So anyway, moving on. Yo, this has been the trashiest game I've ever played in my life, fellas.
Hey, you're doing a real great job on the podcast, though.
I know, right? I'm dropping knowledge. So we dropping gems out here.
Too bad you're dropping points.
But yeah, I think what you should do is something that I do is I work for a company until I can build my own.
Hey, wow, you trash. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, work for your company, build your own revenue, and then invest in
you gotta. I
know where you're going with it.
You gotta use that money that you're working for the man to finance your own dreams.
I know you're not going for it.
Why wouldn't I? What am I gonna do? Just let you score again?
It's third quarter.
Who cares if you score? Okay. Who cares? It matters if I score, sir.
All right.
I'm trying to win the game, sir.
Shit, my bad. Shit. Give me that shit.
Wow, that's a touchdown.
Go. How many pick sixes we got? I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah, you're trash.
Yep, today I've been trash, fellas. All right, so can you get a good job with just an associate's degree?
Yeah.
You can become a police officer with an associate's.
Yeah, them niggas hire anybody. Clean record, you're in there.
There you go.
You're 5'5", only 110 pounds, you're in there.
Yeah. We expect you to break up a bar fight, too.
Nope, we're going to throw your little ass across the way. But no, I mean, associate's degree, yeah, it's good.
And when I say good job, I say something like $40,000 a year.
Maybe. I think you can. I think that'll take time, but you can't get there. Okay. But niggas trying to start out to get at $40K and try to end up at $100K within 3 years. Yep. But anywho, I mean, yeah, I think you can get a good job. A lot of people take the 2-year route and go about their business, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Just as long as you know what you want to do, that's all that matters. As long as you know. But I don't think you'll. And the key word is that you said good. Yeah, you'll have a good job. You probably won't have a great job. Yeah. You'll probably get by, but you
won't
have
something solid. Yeah,
exactly. But you won't be able to live.
Right, yeah.
Like live life, live lavish. So if you're okay with that, then fine. You're okay with that. I'm not gonna argue with you. Fuck it.
Nigga said, fuck it. Wow, that should have been okay. Anyway,
I ain't getting yours though.
Do you need a certification to really be successful in a trade? Now,
that's your field.
Thank you. I'm gonna tell a quick story. One of my friends' boyfriends was coming to me because he needed advice about getting into the IT world because he wanted to switch his position. I told him, yo, get the most basic certification. The most basic certification for IT, just for any IT people out there, is A+. That's all right. That's CompTIA A+. That's the most basic certification.
Who?
Not Mike
I'm
Jones.
kidding.
CompTIA.
I'm kidding.
That's not even close. Trash. Jokes.
IKEA?
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
CompTIA? This nigga's trash. I may be losing, but he trash at his jokes. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah, that's the most basic certification you could possibly get is an A+. So I say, yo, get an A+ and holla at me. Now, you can get an A+ within a month or two.
Oh, they tried me.
Like, you don't have to, try to get it in like a week. It takes like a month or two to study everything. So I come back 3-4 months later, and he's like, yo, can you help me look for a job? Well, did you get the certification I told you? Nah. Nigga, I asked you to do one fucking thing. So that a certification is the most damn near, if that's not anything, that's the most important thing. You can't be a legal barber without a barber's license. Like, you can't be legally working on cars. Well, you can work on cars all you want, but you won't get any business without being ASE certified. So I feel like you have to have some type of certification for whatever trade you do. Otherwise, it's just going to do nothing but hinder you. So.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, I'm not in the trade world. I don't know what it is or what certification you'll need for certain jobs. But shit, I'm going to hire the nigga who say he got this, and this over somebody that said, hey, I'm Joe with computers.
Yep.
Exactly. That's just simple, man.
I've been working on computers since 1998. But you got anything to...
But you got somebody else that say, hey, I'm with so-and-so. I got this, and this. And I've been in the game for like 10 years.
Right.
Well, that guy looks a lot more, reputable than...
Qualified.
Yep. Exactly. Than the other person. So, shit, I'm going to call him up.
There you go. Do you need a degree or certification if you want to specialize in sales?
No. I know somebody who... How'd I get it? Well, whatever.
No.
You don't need that. I think if you can sell, you can sell. You can. There's no courses that are going to be like, oh, we're going to put you through a sales class.
This is how you do.
I'm pretty sure there is, but like that's not in school. You don't take that. You don't take selling courses. There's techniques. There's techniques. There's definitely skill behind it, and that personality is what's going to help you the most because you can't be no shy individual. You got to love talking to people. You got to be a people person. You got to be a people pleaser.
You trying to get another penalty?
But then, I mean, for sales, I don't think you need a degree or a certification at all.
Number one thing that comes to the sales game, the number one thing that would get you any sale in the world is rapport. What the fuck is that?
It's like a truck.
Right? All right, anyway.
Rapport is one, but also what's going to help you is listening. Because that's all you got to do in sales. You got to listen.
But
you
that's
got to
rapport.
listen to what the motherfucker wants.
That's rapport. Like, that's somebody, that's you building off of what your...
Rapport comes from just, them, your business with them. Not so much... Yeah, you're going to listen. That's part of the process. But I'm saying your rapport is being built because of what you've done for them. And what you've done for...
No, that's not what I mean. I don't mean that. I mean rapport is in, like, if I'm cold calling you, right? I used to do telemarketing for, I think it was Dish, if I'm not mistaken. If I cold call you, I just want to have a conversation about just life. It's just nothing to do with what I'm trying to sell you. And then that way you're like, oh, this is a cool dude. Like, I like talking to this dude. Like, even if it's just a 5-10 minute conversation, you just like, yo, he's a cool dude to just talk to. You can pretty much tell anybody anything. Like, if I'm telling him, like, me and him, obviously we have like the best rapport. So if I'm like, yo, you gotta listen to this new song or you gotta do this, they're gonna listen to it.
Trust you.
Yeah, same thing with me. Yeah, exactly. So even if it's just a temporary trust, if you build that rapport with somebody, you can sell them anything. You can sell them fucking water if they're a whale. Wait, what's that?
Sell water to a whale, sell salt to a slug, sell ray to a bug.
Yeah, sell fire
to hell.
Oh, okay. Well, he's
going. You got a sack.
He's going a little deeper, but yeah.
Freestyle bars.
Album dropping soon. Let's go.
Name the top 5 rappers. No.
All right. So why'd you choose to go to college instead of going for just a normal job?
I chose to go to college for family influence. I mean, I had family members that went to school that got a degree.
You had 2 family members, your mother and your uncle.
No.
And you had 2. My mom didn't go to school.
Yeah, she did.
She didn't graduate, did she?
She got an AA, buddy.
Right,
but that's
not...
your mama and you don't know shit. Your mom went to school. Both of my uncles went to school. The other uncle was getting a master's before I'm even getting my master's. He went to school. Yeah, he went to school later, but he's still in school.
I thought it was after you. I thought it was after you.
He's getting his master's before me because I've been fucking off.
Oh, I thought he went to school after you.
He went to school after me for his undergrad, but he's definitely getting his master's before me because I suck. But Yeah, my uncle went, like, the other uncle, yeah, he went to school before and, like, out of high school, but he went to the Army and whatnot. And then my mom, yeah, straight out of high school, went to college and all that. So, yeah, I had a lot of family influence that made me want to go that route. Plus, I grew up being a UF fan, a Gator fan. I wanted to go to school. Like, I knew I wanted to go to UF as my college choice. So, nothing was going to stop me from that.
Nothing.
Like, when I was in high school, I didn't know what the fuck well, actually, I did know what I wanted to do. I did want to be a veterinarian. That's what I thought I wanted to do. And so that shit sounded really cool.
Finally. Shit, we needed this. You gonna fuck it up. Oh, there you go.
Fuck you. Whatever, game over. But anywho, though, I mean, yeah, it was, having that family influence. But then I knew what I wanted to do, but then shit changed after that, like, drastically.
Shit changed quick like a motherfucker. Like,
yeah.
It switch up on you. You gotta watch Cat Williams because I can't do it, but it just switches. It just like that.
It switched up on you. But I mean,
yeah.
you obviously chose a trade route. Why you chose a trade route?
Why you chose a trade route? I tried college. I went to community college, and it just wasn't for me. Like, I just didn't want to sit in class all day and just, like, I just didn't feel it. So, like, when I dropped out, I was just like, well, what do I do now? So pretty much it just, like, IT came natural to me. Like, I naturally love working on computers. I naturally love interacting with people. So it was just a very natural feeling for me. So I eventually finally got to realize, like, yo, maybe I should actually do something with it. And then I ended up getting a job, and then they were the ones that told me about certifications and about this is how you can go. It's the educational route, but it's not actual sitting in the class all damn day trying to figure out something. It's learn on your own time, take the test on your own time, and really grow from there. You can grow just doing it by yourself. So, like, the trade route was just more easier for me because I feel like I have an entrepreneurial spirit, and I just need the finances to back it up. But I was like, I don't want to work for the man all my goddamn life. So, like, probably when my boss finds out I'm doing a podcast, the nigga probably gonna call me in his office. But until then, we out here chilling.
They'll be all right.
Exactly, he'd be all right. He'd be cool. All right. So at 18, should you know what kind of career you want to spend the rest of your life doing?
I say yes, but, like, that doesn't, like, and I only say yes because that means you're at least thinking about the shit.
Right.
Don't fucking graduate and know what you're not gonna do because your ass might end up in fucking drop and give me 50 situations. So
your ass might be end up drop and give me 50 Magic Mike Chippendales if you got a body.
But but I feel, yeah, it's always good because that plan is always gonna change. Yeah, it's the thing is to at least have a plan. I don't care if it changes. I changed my major when I was in school too. But as long as you have a plan when you graduate, that's cool. Say shit, your plan is to go to the military force. Then yeah, fine, that's cool. At least you know what you're doing.
Right.
Better than I'm just going to work at Burger King, McDonald's, or
pretty much you got to work to something until you figure out what you really want to do. You always have to be working.
Man.
You always have to be moving in the right direction.
Exactly.
Don't be moving,
and that's a catch.
Don't go lateral. Move up. Don't
yeah,
go
exactly.
lateral.
So I mean, it'd be helpful if you do have a plan to begin. If you don't have a plan, then please get your ass into a job of some sort because you graduated. So if you're flipping burgers for the part-time, flip burgers for and be the best damn burger flipper you can.
Best damn burger flipper in the world.
Exactly, Craig.
The world, Craig. The world. We the best.
Be the best damn burger flipper till you know you want to go into school. You know you want to take up something else. So.
And start hooking up the women because that's what I used to do. That's I used to be a little player.
You probably fucked your coworkers, huh?
Nah, I tried. Boy. I tried. Nah, I would be getting off of work and like whatever chick I was messing with. Well, what you want, babe? I bring her like one of the little Hershey pies and shit like that, or I bring her
getting pussy from her.
Tender crisp, French fries, onion rings.
Getting pussy from Hershey pies.
I was getting pussy for free. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. All right,
Black Arnold's. Black Arnold's.
All right, so if you can go back to 18 years old, would you still go the degree route or would you decide to go for a trade?
That's a tough one. I'd probably still go the degree route just from you won't ever get an experience that you'll have from being in college anywhere else. You'll never get that experience.
Yep.
Like from just the social life aspect, from meeting new people. Shit, you can meet your future wife. You never know. Yep. But I didn't meet my future wife in college though, so didn't have that luxury.
Where'd you meet her?
I met her somewhere else.
Oh, so you already have her in the pocket. Okay.
Yeah, I already have my future wife. But anyways, though,
Judah Man coming out saying he don't want no groupie love.
no, don't DM me, don't touch me, don't talk
Give
to me.
Shine a groupie
I'm
love.
busy.
He'll take
I'm
it
busy.
off.
I got somebody. No, but yeah, I mean, you living that college lifestyle, you'll never find that, and definitely won't find that just living a trade life. But yeah, I think I wouldn't trade. I'd definitely go back to school just for the. I mean, yeah, I'd probably change my degree focus, but other than that, I mean, the social life, the partying, the friends you meet, the connections you make, like shit, you won't get that anywhere else though. I mean, what about you?
Yeah, I would stick with trade. I mean, I've been around him in his college life. I've seen his friends, seen the experience or a little bit of the experiences that he's had. But for me, like I said, I'm my own boss. I won't get that kind of experience. All you niggas, all you niggas.
That's fine with me.
All you niggas. He's 8 for 10, and all you niggas.
And I haven't thrown a single passing touchdown. What does that tell you?
That we trash. And
Yep, exactly.
Like,
Thank you.
I've thrown.
Thank you.
I've thrown touchdown passes. But anyway, I've
thrown a touchdown pass. Please correct yourself, homie.
No, I've thrown touchdown passes. You picked me on
passes.
For 6.
No,
yeah,
motherfucker, you got 7.
You picked me up for 6 like twice.
Oh, so you count those? You count those? Oh, okay.
Nigga. So anyway, however you want to look at it. But anyway, yeah, I mean, obviously, I would really like to have that experience, but the
You're
knowledge,
not gonna get that nowhere else, homie.
the knowledge that I have to take myself further in the next 5 or 6 years, I couldn't get that in college. I would be with everybody else. I would kind of be grouped in with, oh, we all had this experience, we all doing this, but we never really got to live life outside of college. We had to wait 4 years to get out into the real world and see what it was really like. Where me, I just jumped into the real world, so I know what to expect. I know what I'm looking for, and for me, it makes it seem like I know where my goals are going versus having to wait another 4 years to figure out, this is how it goes. This is how it goes. So I feel like when you, and it's not in every situation, but for me personally, I feel like I was ahead of the game with trade. You kicked it? What a pussy ass nigga. What a pussy ass nigga. Like you up goddamn 23 points, you kick a field goal. Man, tweet this nigga that he a pussy ass nigga. He a puss. Anyway, but yeah, I just feel like with the way I see my life going, I don't know how I'm gonna meet my wife. Hope I meet her at, a grocery store and we just, both reaching for, the Louisiana hot sauce or something like that. Like that's what I'm kind of hoping that
Louisiana.
happens. Yeah.
Louisiana.
I said it right, nigga. I didn't say Frank's.
No, it's Frank's, motherfucker. Get it right.
Anyway, so.
If you don't fuck with Frank's red hot sauce, get the fuck off the podcast. Don't listen to
what
my
a
shit.
power button hat, man.
Get the fuck off a podcast. And you can at me about that shit. You can at me about that. But it's Frank red hot sauce all day. You can put that shit on everything like they say in a commercial, nigga. Fuck what you talking about. Fuck Louisiana. Fuck Crystals too.
Did not think that nigga was that passionate about it.
I am passionate.
Our grandma used to love Crystals, and that shit was trash. I remember always going to her house and being like, this shit is trash.
I fell in love with Frank's, man.
Speaking of which,
pick.
Wow. Okay. Well, this game is definitely.
Speaking of which, continue your ass on.
Like, you're never too old to do anything. You're never too old to go back to college. You're never too old to start a trade. You're never too old to start your own business. Like, it don't matter if you're 35, going on 40. And
I know a nigga who's 35.
Going on 40. It
not just trying to start his own business.
Right. It doesn't matter how old you are. Sometimes it takes people a little longer to become successful than the next man. Like, you'll see, like, even if you're just trying to become a rapper, you'll see another rapper that's just blown up off some bullshit single, and you think it's trash, and people around you think it's trash, and then
we got niggas like Yachty.
Yeah, you really out there in the studio working, and he's just getting blown up off that shit, man. Don't let any of that shit faze you. You got to do that shit on your own time, and when it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You have to trust the process. That's what life is all about, trusting the process. You got to trust that what you're doing with your life is that right decision. So,
but some niggas gotta understand, if you can't rap, you can't rap, bruh. And you gotta learn that process.
The process will keep fucking failing.
Yeah,
it will
you
keep
gotta learn
failing.
To. If you're good, you're good. If you're not, you gotta learn to stop, man.
It will keep motherfucking failing,
man. Like, that's the thing, is that I trust the process, but if you're not good, then you're not good.
Yo, you just trying.
It's just not good. The process is gonna be the same, and that is the process. That's the end of it, nigga. Right. You're just not good.
Speaking of which, if you want to talk about whack rappers, we were at a hospice with because our grandma was in our final stages, and next door was a 7-Eleven. So
please,
me and him
listen to our mixtape.
Me and him we go next door, to go get something to eat, and then outside we hear a nigga bumping music, and he's like, "Yeah, man, that's my mixtape." God, what the fuck?
Wow, I never seen something like that. Game over.
Yeah, that's definitely the ball game. But like you don't like he was playing music and shit like that, and then like after every 6 bar or whatever, like every 10 seconds, please listen to my mixtape.
Hey, he got heart though, man.
No, that's like you gotta be trash as fuck. Like if you gotta beg somebody to do something, like you trash. And one thing that some of you mixtape rappers need to realize, if you still passing out CDs, which I don't think you should be doing, but whatever. To each their own.
There's SoundCloud. There's Spotify.
Right.
There's
if you're passing out CDs, you need to pass that shit out for free. Do not charge people to hear your whack ass music because they never heard of you before. You gotta pass that shit out. You gotta be like, yo, hey, listen to this. Hey, listen to this. Hey, listen to this. And you also need to make sure that you tell them, listen to track number 7. Listen to track number 8 first. Listen to this first. Okay. All right.
Wow, we gonna let him get away with this?
We like it, baby. We like it out here.
What you gonna do, 10? What you gonna do, 10? What you gonna do, 10?
I really thought he was gonna catch me.
10 ain't gonna do nothing.
But yeah, like you
bench player.
You really got, and that goes the same for any business. It's not just being a rapper. You have to give out free samples. You have to give out discounts to build customers, to build loyalty, and then you slowly raise the price. Then you slowly start charging niggas for shit because they don't know who you are. So the number one way to get somebody to know who you are is to give them free shit.
Yep.
And if you give me a fucking album with 15 songs and you think I'm gonna go track 1 through 15, you sleep, nigga. I'm gonna go track 1, 2, skip 3, skip 4, take the shit out and go back to my normal music.
Yep.
So what you need to do is be like, yo, this is my CD. There's like 15 tracks on it, but you gotta listen to track 7 first. Yo, that's that flow. That had me in that pocket on that one. That's what you gotta listen to. And if you fuck with that one, you'll fuck with the rest of the album. I'll listen to track 7. If I like it, I'll come back to track 1 and I'll try to give each fucking track a listen. But you dumbass niggas be like, no, you gotta listen to the whole thing, man. Just tell me what you like. No, nigga. You need to know what you like. Because if you don't know what you like, then you put down trash music. If you don't know which songs are the best songs on your fucking album or mixtape, you putting out trash, my nigga. Like, if you just, I'm in the studio trying to get the flow, trying to get the dough, trying to get the hoes, trying to get some more. Like, if you doing bars like a motherfucker.
Bars.
But if you doing shit like that and you're not really trying to own it, that's not your craft. You're just trying to make money off of it. So you got to figure out what can you not live without. Like, I couldn't live without a computer. I couldn't live without fixing shit. Like, I just can't live without doing that. That's in my genes. That's in my DNA. But I also can't live without talking. That's why we're in a motherfucking podcast right now. So you just got to figure out what works for you. What's that best route to take? I thought it was a fun before a second. What exactly?
You let this nigga run the fuck all over you this game, just to let you know. But continue with what you can't live without. I can't live without.
I can't live without my radio. Oh shit. Anyway, I mean, that was just my little monologue to all you rappers out there.
All you whack rappers out there. Nah, that's true though. I mean, all
right, no, nigga, I already said we don't need you to recap what the fuck I just said. Yo, let me hear some college stories, man. Let me hear some parties. Let me hear some wild party shit. Like
wild party shit, man.
When one of your LBs got stole off in the club and y'all niggas
that did happen confused.
Though. Yeah.
Did I tell you that?
Yeah,
that did happen.
I think Trey told me that.
That shit was funny though, and we still don't know who the culprit was, but. All right, so I wasn't there that night. Actually, I was not there.
Okay.
Yeah, I was actually at work, and I got off. That's when I was working at the bowling alley. But okay, so they was at the club or whatever, and then it was Max, and they were at the club, and then some altercation. No, it was Trey that got stole off on. I'm sorry. They thought it was Max though. That's the kicker. That's the kicker here. But all right, so they was in the club, and this when Trey was messing with some girl at the time, and like she was there too. And then some altercation happened, and next thing you know, Trey was on the ground. Trey was busted lip. Trey was on the ground, bro.
It's just cold chilling.
And then like this nigga drunk, so of course he out, enraged, like blah 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 blah. What's going on? He trying to find somebody to swing off on, and then they got kicked out of the club. Mm-hmm. The funny part is that the bros would make a joke about this shit. Because we do have another, Max, my other line brother. He do some green shit from time to time. Like, and so it was funny because Max was the first person to respond to him hitting the ground. Max was there to pick him up, like, "Hey, you good?" Blah blah blah. They made a joke so funny that said Max stole off on his ass for some other shit, and then when he hit the ground, Max was there.
Oh, he blamed it on somebody
Pick
else.
him up like, oh shit.
Damn.
And Max playing dumb like, what happened? What happened?
Yo, LB's flaw as fuck, bro.
Nah, that shit was fucking hilarious though for them to dramatize that. But I wasn't there that night, so that shit was kind of crazy for him to get stole off on.
All right.
I definitely been in mix-ups and altercations though while I was in school. I think one of the crazier ones was during Step Show weekend. Was that it was one of my bros and then his friend actually, and like it was bullshit. They was taxing niggas over the head. They was trying to charge like $60, $50 to get into a club.
Oh,
in
shit.
Gainesville clubs, they stupid, they shitty, they not even all that. They're not like what you would expect. So, a boy we was with, he was like, nah, man, I ain't gonna pay that shit. Like, that shit whack. Like, we know it's whack. And so we actually went around to another door, and he knew somebody. Nigga let him in for like $10 or some shit.
Damn.
But then the other dude, he felt some type of way because he called him a fuck nigga at the door. He said, nah, you a fuck nigga. Like, you trying to charge nigga over the head. Fuck all that, blah, blah, blah. See? And so when we got into the club, he saw we was in the club, and then nigga wanted to jump him. I seen a nigga get stomped out that day.
Oh, word?
I saw him get stomped out.
Wow.
He tried to jump him, but it was my bro and the other boy. They double teamed the nigga. They double teamed the nigga and stomped him out. And I was like,
I said, you be the pussy ass niggas that be asking for the one-on-ones and shit, and then your boy come in and stomp me. Nah, fuck.
and then the nigga I got kicked out because I was with him.
You guilty by association.
I was like, fuck. And like I almost lost my glasses that night too, but I had the glasses on. I didn't even have my contacts in. But then we got kicked out. And then the niggas wanted to try to fight outside, but then we left. But this shit was crazy though. I seen a nigga get stomped out that night. It reminded me of the whole Charlie Murphy shit, you know? That's a pick. Congratulations, game over, bitch. You ain't gonna score.
I didn't score that last time, though.
Yeah, man. Hey, you talking about Tupac now? No. Wow, that's some bullshit.
Hey, we ended the game on a good note, man. It don't look as bad as it was.
Anyways, though, but yeah, I think that was probably some crazy shit. I mean, I've had some other crazy stories too, but don't think we got time for that.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we got a couple more minutes.
Nah, man, I don't want to talk about that.
I don't want to
That
talk.
might
I want to talk about that. We still got statute of limitations.
There's some other stuff I don't want to talk about because some people just don't even know about it. That's all.
And that's all that needs to happen.
Exactly.
All right, let me see. Do I have any stories about crazy ass times? I'm not a big club guy.
I threw up on my cousin's couch
A couple times.
a couple times, and I threw up on my cousin's friend's couch.
Yeah, that ain't my fucking friend. Just kidding, man. You're all right with me.
Hey, that nigga got a house now though.
Congratulations.
Well, a new house.
Yeah, he had a house.
Yeah.
Anyway, so moving on and talk about no other nigga. So let's go.
And he lost, just in case you ain't know. Got whooped.
I
What's
think
it
I
called? 40, 21?
saw that.
40,
I think
21?
I saw that.
Yeah,
40.
trash. 40, 21.
That's not trash.
Yeah,
It was all right.
Don't even count the 21. It was 40, 14. So
21, 21.
We didn't try that.
21. Anyway, so when it comes to dating, when it comes to
30.7% completion.
can I fucking talk?
I had 0 passing touchdowns, but I had 40 points. Let that resonate.
Okay, I threw like 16
All right,
picks.
we're done. Continue.
Anyway,
I'm done.
So I'll give y'all one dating story before we go. So this was, I give you at a time I was catfished. So this was, I will never forget it. This is when Fast 6 came out. I was living in Miami at the time, and I was talking to this chick. I was talking to her every day on the phone. Like, I was like in love. Like, I had told my boys, I was like,
In love?
Yo, I was like,
It's a stretch.
We were talking 6 hours a day. Like, I would get home at around 5 or 6 o'clock, and we would talk until like midnight every single day. Just talk about life and talk about things like that. So I was really infatuated with her. So I met her online. She only had face pics, but I was like, nah.
See what that booty was.
Yeah, I was like, man, she's tough. She's straight. You know what I'm saying? She just only take pictures, you know, because she ain't got no stand-up mirror. So, I mean, how you going to take pictures, you know, your body when your arms ain't that long? So I was cool with it. So anyway, that weekend I had met her, and I was like, yo, I'm cool for the whole day. I ain't got shit to do. We going to go see Fast 6, and I'm going to take you to my favorite restaurant. And, damn, what the hell is it at? It's in Lauderdale Lakes, I think, some shit like that. But anyway, I was like, yo, you know, we gonna do it. So I get to the, because actually it's funny. I mean, everybody has it, but some of Miami's movie theaters are attached to malls, like damn near most of them. So I'm like, yo, I'll meet you in the mall, you know what I'm saying? We'll go to the movies. So I get there, and, you know, I'm on the phone. I'm like, haha, baby, where you at? You know what I'm saying? Where you at? Where you at? And then she like, oh, you know, I'm coming. I'm like, cool. So, you know, I'm looking around, and I see this heavier set woman. I'm not drunk enough to, you know, call out her name. I see this heavier set woman, and I'm just like, yo, that bitch bitch is ugly. Like, damn, she ugly, man. And nigga, whoever got with that, man, I don't know, nigga. You fucked up. So she's like, yeah, I'm right here. Where you at? I'm like, yo, I'm right here. And she's like, hey. I'm like, oh shit, I was just like, wow, completely turned off, completely like withdrawn. I couldn't even look at her in her fucking eye. I could not make eye contact with this woman. So we saw Fast 6. We get out. She's like, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, cool. So there's another nigga, and just like he was standing, he was waiting for his girl, and just so, because I know we got white people watching this show. When black people just be like next to each other, don't know each other, we just have a conversation. It happens all the fucking time. Yeah. So we just talking about, yo, what you think about the movie? I'm like, yo, I think this. He's like, yo, I think that. And I'm like, yeah. So, we laughing and cooling. And then the girl comes out, my chick, and he's like, all right, bro. Nigga just walked the fuck off on me. Like, nigga just walked away. Like, I guess he was going to meet this girl around the corner or something. Nigga just walked out. And so after that, we go to the movies, or I'm sorry, we go to dinner, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm really in a different place. Maybe I build, this up in my head. Like, I'm telling her, like, it's not her physical. Like, I was make sure I was real adamant that it wasn't her physical. Like, I didn't actually say, yo, it's not because you're fat. It's not because you're fat. I didn't say anything like that. I was just like, yo, my mind's in a different place. Maybe I'll just talk this stuff up. And she's like, yeah, that's your issue. You probably talked it up too much. And I was like, yeah, cool. So that was the worst. Then 6-7 months later, we had already added each other on Facebook. I started seeing her post pictures. Lost fucking 90, 100 pounds. Whoo. Bad. I mean, bad. This girl is fine. And I was just like, wow, I'm ready to flip a table. I'm like, man, if I would just stayed in there, just a little bit, so we could lose weight together or some shit, I could have had myself a dime. Because she went from a 4. She went from a 4 to a goddamn 10. So it was bad. Or maybe like a 9. Maybe like a 9.5. She's fine as fuck though. If you're watching this, you know who you are. But anyway, all right, we come to the end of the show. Basically, the last notes are, when it comes to picking your college or your trade, pick something that's right for you. Don't be doing it off of what other people expect of you. Do it off what you expect for yourself, where you want to see yourself at, because those people are not going to be around when you are really making the tough decisions in your life. So, you got any last notes?
I think I'm gonna piggyback off of your. Do what you feel is right for you. I mean, if school isn't right for you, then fuck it. School ain't right for you. Like, I'm not gonna just because I went to school. And say if I have children of my own and they want to do those trade route, or if they want to go into the military, then fuck it. At least you got a plan and make sure that plan brings home some bread. Because if not, then I'm gonna be on your ass. But if not, everything else is fine. I mean, do what you feel is right in your heart. And I mean, as long as you're happy, then the money, it won't matter as much.
Right.
Supposedly. That's what they say.
Allegedly.
Always
keep it moving forward. It don't matter if you got to go through 6 different jobs. As long as you're moving forward, you'll eventually find that pocket where you're like, yo, this is it. Like me, like I'll put it out there right now. I'm happy with how much I make. Like, I don't have any stress. Like, when I leave, I leave. I got my own shit, got my own car or whatever, and I'm cool. I'm cool off that. I don't need to make $1 million. Like, that's not my goal. My goal is just to be happy with my life, and that's what you have to make sure you realize, because
Amen.
You can't prove that you have $1 billion. Like Mark Zuckerberg, right? That's his name.
Facebook.
Yeah, he can't prove he has $10 billion. However much fucking money he has, he can't prove it. Like, there's no way you can prove you have any of that money. Like, you could put it on a fucking calculator. That's the only thing you could do. But if he's like, yo, let me withdraw. I don't want to be with this bank anymore. I want to take my shit to another bank. I was like, no, nigga, that's not how it works. Like, you can't prove you have that kind of money. So don't chase the money, chase the dreams. Speaking of dreams, next episode we are doing is about fear and about chasing your dreams and about how to overcome those obstacles of people in your face telling you ain't shit and you ain't ever gonna be shit, and also just how to budget, how to save, just things like that. Like, what we trying to do with this podcast, and I hate going on fucking monologues, but I'm gonna do it anyway. What we want to do with this podcast is educate our niggas, educate our brothers and sisters. Well, we probably ain't got no sisters out there no more, but we trying to educate.
For a few sisters that's still out there.
Right, we love y'all and holla at me in my DMs, but I don't got social media, so just see me in person and holla at me. But like, we just trying to come with our perspective on how proper etiquette and how shit should go, if I'm not mistaken. So, anyway, Until next time, we need a fucking outro.
Anyways, no, I'm at Jew_demand. This is
Nobody. At Game Around. I Game Around.
Nobody.
Because I'm not going back and forth with you niggas, as I've already said previously.
But appreciate everybody who's been following us thus far and who's continuing to follow us. And yeah, just continue to, give us feedback, give us, some direction as far as where you want to see us take it.
We out.
We out.